Val Glinka, former basketball coach and teacher at St. Francis as well as Southview, passed away yesterday. St. Francis grad led the Knights to the 1983 boys basketball state title. A Toledo graduate, Glinka graduated from St. Francis in 1967, and the Toledo native earned his bachelor and master's degree from the University of Toledo. He impacted so many in Northwest Ohio, and we leave you now with the thoughts from one of the stars of that 1983 team, Todd Mitchell, on his coach and, more importantly, his friends passing.
Was much more than just a coach. And even back in that time, in our heyday, early 80s, when we had that team, that great team, he had many great teams after that that were very successful, made a trip down to Columbus. He didn't win it, but helping kids understand the true meaning of playing together, living together, working together. That was something that he always preached. I had an opportunity to see him on Thursday, and the one thing that I let him know from our team's perspective was, you have 12 guys on that state championship team in 1983, and all 12 of those boys then, and they're now older men, 55, 54-year-old men, all of them are successful people. Every single one of them. And they all have said a lot of that goes back to the foundation that was laid there. I mean, we're talking about an individual that used the basketball to support so many other personal ideals and things that are going on in the world today. In the fact that he, at St. Francis, when he started 4, 5 African-American players in 1983, it was unheard of. It was not welcomed well. But in the end, obviously, there wasn't a lot that people could do because obviously the team was great. But he continued that process, but not just the fact that he played those guys. What it did was it allowed a multitude of African-American parents to say, you know what, my kid's gonna get a fair shake there. He was an iconic man, good leader, good father, and he was a champion. In every sense of the word, he was a champion.